So I haven't washed my hair in about 3 days. So let's talk. So I am moving very soon. The last video that you saw from me, I was saying that I was moving in about 5 months. 5 months has turned into 15 days. And I am so nervous. I'm not gonna back out. Because, first of all, can't. But second of all, I don't want to. I've never moved out of my parents' house. So this is really weird, but it's also really good. I'm very excited to have this new life with Heather because Heather's the person that you saw in my last video, by the way. Just a quick backstory in case you don't feel like watching my video is she is my best friend. We met at Starbucks 9-10 months ago, and we just have been friends ever since. And she's moving with me. We're moving in together in an apartment in Orlando. And that's my dream. It's everything that I could have ever asked for. And it's weird. So recently, my dad had said to me when I was in the car with him, he's looked at me and he just said, "If I ask you not to leave, would you stay?" And then he started crying. And I've only seen my dad cry maybe 3 times in my life, and that was one of them. And it made me really sad. My dad, in my entire life, has sort of been my best friend, I would say. He doesn't always know what to say, because he doesn't always have the words. And I'm gonna miss him. I feel like I've watched my dad age, which is a weird thing to think about, but I have. Like, from the very beginning, I have watched my dad get more wrinkles on his face, and I've seen him, his weight fluctuate. I've seen just my dad, and I feel like I'm going to be missing that. I think I'm going to be missing him aging, and then eventually he's just going to be old. And I don't like that. That sounds really weird. And then there's my grandma. My grandma, she had a stroke this time last year, actually. And she's one of my biggest cheerleaders. She has trouble walking sometimes because of the stroke, and I will hold her hand when she's walking. And we were walking into a restaurant yesterday, and she goes, "I don't know what I'm gonna do without you." And that broke me. That broke me a lot. And then we were in the car, and she just holds my hand, and she said, "I'm really gonna miss you." And that destroyed my life. Ah! Moving out and following my dreams is always what I've wanted to do, and it's so exciting and it's so exhilarating, and I'm ready for it and I'm excited for it, but then also I'm terrified and I'm sad and I'm feeling all these emotions at once. And there's definitely a lot greater emotions that are driving me to do this. If there wasn't this greater driving force just pelting me forward, then I wouldn't be doing it. But there's this big driving force that's driving me. God is telling me that he gave me the foundation and that I need to build the house, and he's pushing me and pushing me. And then I'm also just sad because of all this, and no one ever tells you that. When they talk about growing up, they never tell you about this. They never tell you. They always say your parents are going to be sad when you move out, or they say that it's a big step and it's a necessary step, and some people move out when they're 18. They never tell you how hard it is for you. They never say that you're going to be leaving all this stuff behind, especially with me. I live in small town Pennsylvania, and I'm moving across the country to a big city. Like, What? I'm gonna be working for Disney, and that's my dream. That's what I've always wanted to do, and that's my driving force. That's my absolute driving force. I'm just scared. And I'm glad Heather's with me, because if I was doing this on my own, I don't think I'd be doing it at all. So that's my thoughts. I'm sure it's gonna be okay. But the day I leave is going to be very, very sad. And I don't know what I'm gonna do that day. The next time that you guys see me, I will be on my way to Florida. Ooh, it's so weird. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later.